Considering that Africa contributes the least to the global emissions, but yet suffers the most when it comes to the effects of climate change, there is a dire need to deal with this crisis. And this is the clarion call that came through during the official opening ceremony of the Africa Climate Summit 2023 that started Monday.
As we immerse ourselves into the array of complex issues during the summit, let us fix our gaze firmly upon the horizon of possibilities. The future is not just something to hope for. Neither is it something to merely wish or wait for. The future is for us to conceptualize and actualize, starting now.
On the sidelines of this international conference, Africa Climate Summit 2023, I engaged Dr. Richard Munang, who is the Deputy Director, UN Environment on matters climate change.
Africa represents the lungs of the world. The Congo Basin forest absorbs carbon more than Amazon forests and Asian forests combined. At the same time, the continent has got 65% of uncultivated arable land, meaning that Africa can feed the world if transformational climate action solutions are leveraged. And more importantly, Africa has got 66% of the entire renewable energy potential combined. And lastly, the youthful population of the continent. Below the ages of 30, 70% of the entire African population. That is not just an opportunity. If the ingenuity is tapped, they can drive transformational solutions. So this conference happening today, the Africa Climate Summit, is presenting an opportunity that Africa is no longer just a continent that complains, but a continent that offers solutions. A continent that can bring state and non-state actors, private sector, civil society to showcase solutions and at the same time make the case that climate action is an investment opportunity.
Now, it's one thing having conversations and another thing implementing what has been agreed upon. So how do we move from the boardroom, the conferences, to the action?
That's a very important question. The continent of Africa today is a leader when it comes to climate action. Over 98% of the entire continent countries have ratified the Paris Climate Change Agreement, and over 46% of the entire continent have increased their ambition to drive transformational climate action solution. But on top of that, if you take Kenya, for example, Kenya is a leader in the entire world when it comes to clean energy. 93% of energy fed into Kenya national grid is renewable energy. That is historical. That then means Africa is leading. Africa is providing solutions. Action is happening. But the speed and scale at which it is happening is what we need to discuss. And that is why this conference is premised as transformational solutions and climate finance solutions for Africa and the world. And therefore, the conference provides an opportunity to present climate action as an investment opportunity, showcase the examples of the action that Africa has already taken, so that the requisite amounts, especially financial amounts, to bring impact to scale can be established. And so this is important, and Africa is not starting from scratch.
The week-long conference has seen a number of international delegates, with many calling for collaboration in order to end this crisis.
Germany has quite a big delegation here because we think that the Africa Climate Summit is a unique opportunity for Africa to form its voice, to unite its voice in the international climate policy and bring up the issues that are relevant for Africa.
From Nairobi, Kenya, my name is Elijah Monde.